Dear Lord Jesus in heaven, we thank you for this wonderful day. We hope that you bless this gay man. We hope that he becomes straight. End of prayer. Amen. All right, now it's done.
It's gonna be my cold opening.
Hello again, once again, people. I'm Vita Espinoza, and we're gonna play some furry.
But I have to bleep that. It was a minute. It's okay.
See,
Hello once again, my people. It is I, Vita, and welcome back to Temptation's Ballad.
Should we just start again?
No, that was fun.
Okay.
Last episode, we met. What is his name? Malin.
Noodle.
His nickname is Noodle.
Yeah.
We met Noodle. He's a little demon snake, and he's cute. We only went through one scene because I had to deal with someone.
See, that's why I'm praying at the beginning, is because the demon is cute, and I was taught growing up that demons were not supposed to be cute.
Well, demons are cute,
I
but
don't know, yeah.
here's the thing, though.
And also hot. Like, there's a lot of hot demons on Fur Affinity.
Let's get started.
Yeah. And I feel very conflicted as a Christian and as a mother.
Let's get started.
So.
Look at Artemy just kind of chilling, just running around. Look at her.
That is not chilling. She is not chilling. She is like, we need to go do things.
I know.
She needs to go find that ruby.
Town Square Plaza. It's the town square.
Shiro really needs to get a lot more credit for like the backgrounds, because I know that he did them himself.
Oh yeah, he did this in a 3D model.
Yeah, they look good. Shiro, you did good. On
We all know that that you can't draw backgrounds, but you can make backgrounds in a 3D model.
I didn't know.
And I'm proud of you for that. He always says that he can't draw backgrounds. That's why he never takes my commissions.
Oh, but he did a great job with all the ones I've seen of you.
I
Like,
know.
The shower looks. It's just shower.
I did
good.
one where it's like I wanted to him to do a commission where it was like, hey, like I'm an assassin and I'm like looking over the buildings, and he was like, I didn't take it because I can't do backgrounds, and I was like, I was expecting like blotches.
I did the background. Like, we could collab on it. You could do the artwork and I could do the backgrounds, because I think we do really good at backgrounds.
Hero.
Yeah. Like, I'll show you some of my stuff later. But
Okay.
we do like. Yeah, we do like good buildings and stuff. That's what we excel at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The morning sun felt pleasantly warm against his fur as Cole leisurely strolled across the city of Axia.
He's a furry?
He's a furry. His new snake companion was enthusiastically chatty as he rode on Cole's shoulder, asking questions about everything it saw. It truly felt as though he was leading an awestruck tourist through town. Oh, yeah. Awestruck tourist through town. Never mind, that makes sense. As he not so patiently answered each of the little python's inquiries. Their conversation trailed somewhere along the lines of, yes, that's a restaurant. People eat food there. Have you never eaten before? Yeah, people need to eat food and drink water to not drop dead. No, I've never died before. How the fuck do you think that I'm still standing here? As the two of them rounded the corner of the town square proper, Malice marveled at the crowd of villagers strolling through the streets. Why, look at all these mortals running about their lives.
Rushing.
You all... Does that say rushing?
Rushing.
Oh, okay. You all must be in such a panic to savor what little time you have, unlike us greater demons. How long is your lifespan? 5 years? Or maybe 6 if you exercise?
Why did you look at me after that?
Maybe you're 5 years, 6 if you exercise.
What are you telling me, doctor?
You're not gonna live very long, small child.
Why would you say that to me? No.
I'm kidding.
I need time
No,
to think.
I'm kidding.
I need time to think.
No, I said I'm kidding.
You can say
No,
I'm
you're
going to
very-
have a long, happy, healthy life.
You're gonna have a long, happy, healthy life, baby.
With you?
Yes.
That's a happy life.
Yes.
Okay, we're back on track.
Cole snorted and playfully poked the snake on the nose.
That's called a boop.
Boop.
That's a bap.
Boop.
Boop.
Boop. You really have no idea how mortals work, do you? I told you this is my first time visiting the material plane. Everything here is so new and exciting.
I love how he just like he just
The infernal plane is just a mass of pure chaos and emotion that spills over from your world. It's not exactly much to look at. Just an eternity of stuff. Everything in the mortal world moves so fast in comparison. The people of the mortal world are always in such a rush. Mouse blinks and gestured across the street. Look at that one over there! Look at him dashing about in such a stress-filled panic. I must admire you mortals for making the most of what short lives you have. Cole squinted at the familiar dashing individual in question. A familiar knight was rushing from door to door of every shop, begging for the attention of everyone who would listen. Artemis, she's cute. Their stance was haggard and they looked utterly exhausted. They clearly have been at this for a long time. The knight looked up to make eye contact with Cole from across the street. Oh, hello. Cole? Oh, hey, Knighty, how's it going? Cole paused. Uh-oh.
She looks really rough.
She looks bad. Wow, you look like shit.
Gee, thanks, Cole. That's real nice of you.
He's an asshole. Artemis grimaced and rubbed her temples wearily. Good morning to you as well, Cole. Forgive my appearance. I'm afraid I have been up all night performing my tasks. Night? It's like 9 o'clock now. Dazed, Artemis glanced at the sky in surprise, as though just realizing that it was daytime. Oh no, anxious-filled baby. I love her.
You make
She's
that
great.
noise a lot.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But you
Now is not the time. Stop. Upon closer inspection, Artemis looked like an utter overworked mess. Oh, me.
I was about to say, but I didn't want to. You've been doing better these days.
Yeah.
Christian would be a better example. Honestly, but there's so many people that are just exactly like that. So I had 15 people in my head pop up. All my friends are just like that.
There were dark bags of fatigue under her eyes, and her hair was unkempt and messy. She stood slightly hunched over and wore a drained expression that received little to no sleep. It was surprising that she was still lucid in such a state. Artemis cleared her throat. Cole suddenly realized he was staring and awkwardly averting his gaze. The tension from their little argument yesterday still hung in the air as they each waited for the other to speak. Listen. Do you want to go grab some tea with me? I know a pretty good cafe here.
Do I have your permission to go get tea with him?
He's gonna do devious things to you.
I'm gonna do devious things to him.
Stop. Shiro. Stop making my man be like this and erase Cole from existence.
No. That's my boy.
No.
You're my boy. You're my man's. You're my bottom. You're my... I'm afraid I must decline.
I'm afraid I must decline. My duties remain unfinished and I have much to answer for, especially due to my failures yesterday.
So wait, the whole the bar fighting thing and everything, that was yesterday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday in the game.
Okay.
In the game yesterday.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, come on. You're not going to get anything done when you're an exhausted mess like this. A little rest does wonders for the mind. Artemis' tense shoulders slumped slightly with a hint of hesitation. But... Hey, if you didn't manage to finish your duties when you're wide awake, you sure ain't gonna finish it when you're half dead. Oh, come on. It'll be my treat. I still owe you for saving my ass yesterday at the fighting ring, just because she's a bad bitch. Finally, Artemis let out a sigh and nodded. I suppose that it would be rude of me to decline. Thank you, Cole. Ooh. Who? Ooh, she ain't trusting it anymore. Town Square had a number of excellent outdoor cafes, each of them often filled with jolly company and fresh steaming tea.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Oh my god, baby. Oh. I hope you know I'm zooming in on that to make you feel disgusting.
Take 2.
No! Look at you. You're all drenched in water.
Troy.
I'm dating him.
I got some wasps. Wet ass shirt.
Town Square had a number of excellent outdoor cafes, each of them often filled with jolly company and fresh steaming tea.
Ooh, tea.
Stop it! Stop it! You're disgusting!
That's cold.
Obviously.
Here, hold me for warmth.
No! I don't wanna...
Hold me for warmth.
No! The
But you touch my chest. You always love that.
No, I'm not touching your chest. The customers around them were sneaking the occasional glance at Artemy and whispered amongst themselves. Perhaps it was unwise for the creators chosen to make such a casual appearance.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Artemy had never been at a cafe before and shuffled awkwardly in her seat. Cole had to patiently explain to her multiple times that no, you don't have to get up and bow at the waitress every time that she comes to refill your tea.
I actually just wanted water that time, but every time they mention tea, I just feel like doing it.
It's not, you don't have tea.
No, it's water. But what's tea made out of? Water. Checkmate, atheist.
You use water to put the tea in. It's not made of water.
Or with you, it's ketchup.
That's disgusting.
Then why do you do it?
I don't.
Why did you go up to the Starbucks barista and be like, I'll have some Teavana, but brew it with ketchup?
I didn't.
Give me some of that Heinz.
You're lying. You're a liar.
Would a liar do this?
Yes.
Well, I tried. One isn't even charging this thing.
Oh my god. Artemis sank back down into her chair and opted to bury her face in her teacup to avoid eye contact with all the chuckling cafe goers around her. Anyway, that is why I have been up and about all night since our departure at the fighting ring. His Highness had requested that I focus my efforts and...
What?
I can see you in my peripheral.
Damn, you're good. You should work for like the CIA or something.
I hate you.
With your master seduction, like you'd be great at it.
Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman.
Is that the theme song for like James Bond or something?
No.
Oh, it should be.
Oh my god. His Highness had requested that I focus my efforts in retrieving the 4 missing rubies of his crown.
Now remember, kids, because you're all young. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4.
You're not counting.
It's not my fault that your audience is like all 7.
It's fixed.
It's fixed?
From what I've seen last time, it's fixed.
Okay, that's better.
Most of them are 21 to 24.
Well, it's always good to get a refresher. Speaking of refresher, I'm not gonna do it. I ran out of water. So
Okay.
Just,
And the Bishop of the Grand Cathedral insisted that failure was not an option, lest I lose my title as the creator's chosen.
wait, how could you lose your title? That's like saying Jesus lost his title as like God's son or something, right?
I mean,
Like you can't just yank that away from someone. You're the chosen one.
I don't know how it works in this game.
Yeah.
Cole nearly snorted piping hot tea up his nose.
No, Cole, that's not how you drink it.
What? She threatened to demote you over a handful of jewelry? The prince is fucking rich, for crying out loud. A few gems is like nothing to him. Watch your language, Cole. It is a matter of honor. The creator's chosen cannot be expected to lead the church in my history if my history is stained with failure. I'm surprised the church would be so harsh with you. I always imagined the creator's chosen would be a bit more pampered and spoiled. A hint of guilt weighted over Cole's shoulder as he finishes his tea. Ooh. Feel bad, bitch. Tell you what, why don't me instead help you out of this mission of yours? The two of us need more adventuring work anyhow. Plus, you have the entire Bonebreaker Mercenary Guild behind you.
Behind you.
Stop it!
Okay.
Bonk. Good. Rest in peace, TK. My papa's, whatever. Hamish knows his way around the city like the back of his hand. He's got a lot of connections, both shady and official. Me. Me.
Just why would you have to clarify that?
Shady and official.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got some underground stuff, but also.
No. Like he's
Well,
friends with
the
like the
way that
sheriff. He's friends with the sheriff and police, but he's also best friends with the drug dealer pimp.
Yeah, but like just the way that he said that was really funny.
His network's gonna have a way easier time tracking down your rubies than you running around like a headless chicken. I suppose you have a point. Artemis stares at him hesitantly. It would be unwise for me to look a gift horse in the mouth, but why are you so willing to aid me? Yesterday you gave off a rather aloof outlook. Well, I guess I feel a little guilty.
You got a lot to feel guilty about.
Not that it's my fault or anything. You're the one who fucked up. Oh, Cole, you
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
brought it back down. Bring it back up a little bit.
I mean, it's not just this. It's also like what he did to his friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still want to learn about that.
Yeah, me too. Because that was like the last sex scene in the thing. So.
Yeah, that's not all that works in this.
I don't know
this
why I'm
brain
coming
of
off as
yours.
so horny on this one. I'm really not.
I was like,
Well, I
why
mean, that's
are
why I
you-
was trying to cool myself down. Alexa.
No,
No,
never mind.
Never mind. Because
I
of
will-
copyright.
I will edit in 3 seconds of music, but that is it.
Penis music.
No.
Babe, come on. I flew all the way out here for this.
Stop it.
Okay.
But I'm happy to help you out since I'm just a nice person.
Cole, come on. I love you, but no.
Artemis looked utterly unimpressed. Cole cleared his throat to quickly change the subject.
Anyway, politics.
Anyway, why isn't the church providing you with more support on your mission? Don't you have any friends at the cathedral that you can ask for help? Artemis' shoulders slumped as she frowned at her teacup.
Yeah.
I never managed to make many friends at home.
Yeah, because you're a fucking nerd. What? What?
She's not a nerd. She's the chosen one.
Nerd.
No. Stop being a dingy masculine boofish. Boop. Everyone at the cathedral seems to keep the distance from me. Even all the townsfolk I spoke with this morning seemed a little nervous in my presence. Am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, you're projecting your nerdiness and your I'm better than thou.
She's not better.
Maybe not better than thou, but it's kind of like.
She doesn't know proper things to do because she's never left the church.
Yeah, but this is her first time, so she's learning.
Yeah, she needs to learn instead of you being mean to her.
I'm not trying to be mean, Artemis. I'm very sorry. You deserve better. You deserve rubies. You
Yes.
deserve rubies. Yeah.
Hey, rubies.
I got you something. So
You did get me something.
it was really thoughtful
It
too.
was really thoughtful. I just don't want to get it dirty.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mwah.
Mwah. Cole rolled his eyes and signaled for a refill for his tea. I mean, you did barge into every establishment asking weird questions about missing rubies.
Yeah.
Of course people are going to get weirded out. Artemis' ears drooped self-consciously.
Shiro is so good at doing expressions.
He is really good at doing expressions.
Fantastic.
Like, so good.
Just fantastic.
Do you understand why I love your artwork yet? Shiro.
No, go on.
I'll go on later.
Okay.
Right now, I want to actually get things done.
All right.
Mr. Woofies.
Husky wusky.
That doesn't explain why the people I grew up with in the church also felt wary around me. It sounds pretty normal. You're the creator's chosen after all. People are saying you'll save the world from a horrible fate or, like, whatever. Most people would want to stay out of that nonsense.
Yeah, it's kind of intimidating.
Does my title make me intimidating?
What did I just say?
You can read this game for felt.
I can't read. I'm sorry, I never told you.
You're a top and a librarian.
I'll go.
No.
You'll keep me anyway?
Yes. Because I love you.
I don't do
Even
that
if
for
you are dumb and can't read. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kinda. But you and sHE certainly did not treat me as such when we met yesterday. Well, it's kinda hard to be intimidated by a hyperventilating whelp on a jail cell floor. Ardmi took another gulp of tea with a wistful expression. I certainly hope I did not have to be arrested every time I try to make friends. See, here's the thing. You're the creator's chosen one. You're all the way up here, right? Cole waved his hand above his head dramatically. The legendary hero destined to save the world or something. That's a pretty big deal. Everyone else lives down here. They're not worried about essential threats
Existential.
whatever.
Shiro, you don't do grammar right. Shiro, you should put a comma there. You should have a space.
Listen,
after the
I can
comma.
call out grammar.
Existential.
Listen, I can call out grammar as I see it because I'm good at grammar.
Yeah,
I just can't fucking speak. And I'm sorry.
it's okay, baby. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just trying to help.
Thank you.
I do like it when you breathe like that, but usually it's because you're under me. So
They're not worried about They're not worried about existential threats or world-saving nonsense.
did it.
They're just, they're just normal city-going folks with jobs and family stuff to worry about.
Yeah.
Artemi frowned and shuffled in her seat self-consciously. Well, that's not very different from my own daily life. Exactly. Sometimes it's hard for people to remember you're a normal nervous wreck just like everyone else.
Yes.
I suppose I see the logic in that, though I fail to see a way to change people's minds. Oh, that's easy. Fancy playing a card game? Artemi blinked in surprise as Cole pulled a deck of cards out of his loincloth and began shuffling it with an impressive flourish. How in the world does he fit so much within such a tiny scrap of cloth? A card game? I'm supposed to be searching for His Highness's missing rubies. What will the people think if they see me shirking my duty? They're gonna start thinking, oh look, the creator's chosen knows how to sit down and have fun once in a while. You gotta relax sometime, right? Otherwise, you're just gonna come off as a mindless workaholic knight who only thinks about duty and whatnot.
But that's her. That is her.
I
It's
know.
not necessarily her fault. Like, that's how she was trained. But,
Yeah.
But also, like, it seems kind of cruel to, if she's truly been up all night, like, running around trying to get stuff, she's already exhausted. She can't, like, play a game like this. Like, she's just mentally gone, probably. And it's like, hey, let's play a card game. Like, you're just cheating her at that point.
Well, it's probably also just like a way to just being like, hey, know that you can relax a little bit and not also worry about
I guess, yeah.
work stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's what I try to tell myself every day.
Yeah, same.
Come on, the day's still young. A game or two won't hurt. Artemi grimaced doubtfully at as Cole dealt her a pile of cards with practiced ease. She noticed several passersby as streetgoers in the town square glanced in their direction curiously. It wasn't every day you see the creator's chosen lounging leisurely at a cafe. She collected her cards hesitantly. I suppose a minor distraction wouldn't hurt. Cole gave her a sly smile.
This game's called 52 Pickup.
It better not be 52 pickup. You won't regret it. Okay, let's see what the game they're planning on playing.
And now Shiro's just installed Solitaire on here. Oh, we're listening to music? This is the same music as before.
Yeah, it is.
But you were singing something completely different.
I wanted to trick you.
Sneaky husky.
Did you boop? Did you boop? I will take these back now. Artemy let out a wail of disbelief as Cole won yet another round. What do you mean I lost again? How exactly do spades beat diamonds? The two of them had been playing until they lost track of time. Cole had beat Artemy 7 rounds in a row without a single defeat. It was absolutely ridiculous. Was she just really bad at this? Artemy scowled and tried her best to look displeased, but she was clearly having fun nonetheless. The other people in the cafe glanced at their table with amusement as Artemy tossed down her hand yet again, sending cards flying into the air. So even the creator's chosen can be beaten. Do not mock me, Cole. You only won because I am still unfamiliar with the game's rules. How in the world do you have such good luck?
The cards are rigged.
Ain't nothing lucky about it. This is all skill, baby. There's also multiple decks inside of your loincloth, so...
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
He's just used to cheating. Period. Anyway, if we tally up all my winnings, it looks like you owe me 6 gold pieces. Pay up, Nighty. Pay up? You didn't mention that this was gambling. Card games aren't fun unless there's some stakes involved. Everyone knows that. I see. I'm afraid I don't have any money on me, however. What? Nothing? What about the big sack of gold I paid you yesterday? All my earnings and rewards go directly to the church. I mean, Her Excellency says that the creators chosen should dedicate their life to the good of the world and avoid the distractions of material goods. What? That just sounds like you're getting the short end of the stick. You should at least earn a bit and enjoy your life a little, right? Everything you're describing about your home life just sounds kind of shitty. Because it is. Artemy glanced up defensively. Do not mistake this for mistreatment. The church still provides me with all my necessities and needs. I'm happy how things are. The church simply leads us to a life of honorable and disciplined life.
Spoken like someone who's being abused.
Yep, yeah. And this is the same church that you said you didn't have any friends in? Well... Cole suddenly felt a weight in his pocket shift. He nearly scrambled out of his seat as Malice slithered onto his shoulders with a hiss. Ooh! What are you doing? No. You're such a dork. Greetings, shiny one. I love him. Stop it. You're distracting. Wow. Greetings, shiny one. I'd hate to be a tattletale, but this puny mortal has been casting minor illusion on its cards the entire time to win. Yeah. Hey, get back in my pocket, you little shit. I knew it! Cole, you were cheating the entire time! Artemy abruptly paused, her mind slowly processing the sight of a talking snake on Cole's shoulder. Stop. No, it's distracting.
Well, I mean, that's the point. In the scene, it's very distracting.
I know.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Get back on there. You little shit. There we go.
I was trying to charge my phone wirelessly, but the thing doesn't work all the time.
Listen, I can explain. Amazing! Cool. You've gone and found yourself a magical familiar. I'm happy to see you've grown more comfortable with showing your magic openly. Shh! Keep your voice down. I just found this little guy sneaking into my room. I didn't summon it or anything. Anyway, his name is Noodle. What? That is certainly not my name. Artemy bowed her head with a grin. It is an honor to meet you, little Noodle. Cute. This is utter humiliation. Curses! The small python scoffed at Artemy and flourished his head foppishly. And you, how dare you reduce me to the status of familiar? This beauty mortal is my new servant, and I, his almighty master. Young lady, are you also interested in joining my horde? I am certain I can make room for one more. Although... Malice flicked out a tongue and recoiled in disgust. What a disgusting set. You are absolutely swimming in celestial magic. Me too. Cole grabbed the snake and roughly stuffed it back into his pocket. Unhand me, you vile mortal! Alrighty, back in my pocket you go. Chatty little thing, ain't he? You know, they say the familiar's attitudes often reflect the egos of their masters. Excuse you, I'm nothing like this little turd. A small bell suddenly rang at the entrance of the cafe, signaling the arrival of another customer. Cute, is it, Sid? The two of them paid little attention to the newcomer until they approached their table with a cold, hard stare. Artemy felt a shadow loom over her seat. Ooh. She turned around in time to meet the stern glare of her mother. Fuck you, bitch. Your Excellency, what are you doing here? I was simply passing through town square when I caught sight of you here. You, the Creator's Chosen, a holy knight of the church, wasting your precious time playing card games at a cafe. Did my warnings last night fall to penetrate that thick skull of yours, or are you looking forward to throw away your title? You know what I do want to see?
What?
I want to see Cole fight her mom.
Might happen.
The entire cafe grew dead quiet. Artemy suddenly appeared very small as she spoke to the bishop in a quiet voice. No, Your Excellency. I assure you I spent the entire night searching for the missing rubies. I was simply taking a moment to collect myself. More than a mere moment from the looks of it. What kind of impression does this give the people of Axia when they see the Creator's Chosen blatantly shirking her duties? Artemy gulped. Uh-oh. My deepest apologies. I will see to it that this doesn't happen again. Cole glanced between the two church members awkwardly. Ooh, fun.
Fight her.
Hey, ma'am, cut her some slack, will ya? Fight her. Fight her. I want you to fight her.
Crush her.
Destroy her. She literally worked herself to the bone all night. Everyone needs a break once in a while. The bishop shot Cole a sharp, demeaning scowl. This is none of your business. Keep your nose away from where it does not belong. Cole winced. Alright, jeez. The bishop returned her withering gaze to Artemy.
That's it?
Wow.
That's
really,
it? You gave
Artemy?
up after... Oh my god.
I know, what a bitch.
You're such a...
Why must you further sully the church's reputation by associating yourself with such questionable company? Sitting together with a man like this? Katrina gestured dismissively at Cole as though he were a mosquito that flew into her tea. What a bitch! At that moment, something snapped in Artemy. Ooh, yes! Fight your own mom! Her meek expression suddenly hardened to a fierce glare as she stood up defensively. You may question my abilities as you would like, Your Excellency, but I will not stand for insults towards my companions. That's what I want. This is the bad bitch that I want. I love her.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love her when she gets like this.
Yeah.
I want her to slice her fucking throat! That was way louder than I expected. It is 2:43 in the morning. I assure you that despite his appearance, Cole is a man of good merit. Cole was taken aback.
Aww.
He waited quietly for a psych moment when the punchline finally hit, but none came.
Aww.
Artemy and the bishop stood glaring at each other heatedly. The silent tension hung thick in the air, with everyone in the cafe watching them breathlessly. Several long seconds ticked by that felt like years. Cole noticed Artemy's tense shoulders quivering slightly while standing against the bishop. Katrina finally spoke, her voice a low, dangerous hiss. You dare raise your voice.
Real
What?
quick, there's like no audio capture right now.
I know, there's no sound.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You dare raise your voice against the Grand Bishop in public? The nerve. The bubbling frustration in Cole's chest rose to a breaking point. He quietly leaned back and discreetly snapped his fingers under the table, sparks of illusion magic flickering between his fingertips. He's gonna set the table on fire with illusion magic. I bet anything.
Oh, that was a cool one. That was a cool animation.
Me too. Me too. He put farting music in there.
Shiro.
Suddenly, the silence was pierced by an embarrassingly wet, splurting sound ripping sharply through a cafe like a shriek. A very unhealthy, very wet shriek. It was more of a very dawn-out splat, to be honest.
No, I have a beard. I can't do it. Wetter.
It was like that.
It needs to be wetter here.
I know it
Let me
needs to
wring
be.
out some of my shirt.
No, baby, stop. Everyone froze. Heads turned towards the source of the sound, with everyone staring at Bishop Katrina with awkward fascination.
Look at her.
Her face turned an uncomfortable red as she noticed all the people gazing at her. What are you all looking at? That wasn't me. Oh, dearie me, it appears our good bishop isn't feeling well today. You best return home and take care of yourself, ma'am. Cole leaned back and cast prestidigitation, whatever, under the table again, followed quickly by a minor illusion. A disgusting stink suddenly filled the cafe. Ooh. Love him. Love him. She shat herself. She shat herself. Not really, but she shat herself. Many of the customers wrinkled their noses and covered their faces with disgust. Several gagged and pointed behind Bishop Katrina with a laugh. Look! A large brown stain painted the back of Katrina's otherwise perfectly white robes. Katrina whipped around and tried to cover herself, her face red with indignant fury. What manner of trickery is this? This is utterly juvenile.
That's the most cold
This is
thing.
some sort of illusion. I swear to you all that my robes are unsoiled. Artemis just stared at her mother's tantrum, utterly stupefied. Should she help her, or... Katrina turned towards Cole and snarled furiously, though it was hard to take her seriously when she was busy covering up her butt stains with her hands. You! I know that you are responsible for this somehow. I will not stand for such humiliation. Cole casually took a sip of his tea, then wrinkled his nose. Ugh, that stench. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to politely ask you to take a step back. Ugh. A waitress awkwardly approached the table. Period. Excuse me, Your Excellency, but I'm afraid that I must ask you to leave. You're, disturbing the other customers of our establishment. Katrina's face somehow turned even redder with indignant fury. Fucking beat the bitch to filth. You'll be Wait, what? Wait, did I miss one?
I think you skipped over something.
I think, hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. You'll be punished for this. Mark my words. Finally, she left the cafe with a huff. Go fuck yourself, Miss Ma'am. Artemis watched her mother disappear without another word. She turns towards Cole with a strange mixture of a half-hearted smile and a guilty grimace.
God, that's like the most abuse thing. Like people who have been in that.
Oh no,
Careful.
it's because it's blinking.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Charge, you fucking bitch.
Is that like 100%?
No, fuck, whatever.
Yeah. Let me just see. Yeah, it's at 100%.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cole, I know you mean well, but you mustn't torment my mother so. Cole spat out his tea. What? That's your mom? What kind of asshole makes her kid call her your excellency?
Good point.
Cole, such language! Her excellency means well. She's probably stressed out from all the work that she dedicates to the church. She just has an image to uphold. Yeah, but the image of an asshole. Plenty of stressful parents manage to mean well without being an utter dick about it.
Yeah.
You gotta stand up for yourself sometime. Shouldn't that be sometimes?
I mean, it could be. Like, sometimes it's completely accurate.
It just looks weird. But I'm not gonna call him out for it.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
Do you stand up for yourself when you disagree with your parents? Well, the little bell at the cafe's entrance rang again as a breathless Sid rushed inside.
Yay, Badger Boy.
His eyes lit up when he caught sight of Cole and Artemis.
Aww.
Look at him, he's precious! Look at him, precious! Yo, did you guys just see the lady that just sprinted by? I think the Grand Bishop just shat herself in public. Artemis let out a groan and buried her face in her hands. Maybe I should go home and apologize. No, you're coming with us to the Bonebreaker Guild. We gotta help you out in your mission, right? And hey, good morning, Sid. You're late. Cole cheerfully greeted Sid with a firm slap on the back, though the height difference led to slap landing directly on the Badger's ass. Don't.
I can't. You're sitting in a chair.
Good. Sid yelped and nearly knocked over their table. Hey! Good morning to you, boss! I'm gonna stop. We are on camera. You cannot do this.
Yeah, but they can't see below. You don't even know if I'm wearing pants.
He is wearing pants, I promise. Artemy glanced between the two of them curiously. Is this a variation of a high five? How strange. Anyway, are we going to go to the Bonebreaker build to start my training today? I can't believe that I'll be meeting Mero for the first time. I'm kind of shaking from the anticipation.
Yeah, that's what you're shaking from.
Can you go 5 minutes?
I think I've gone a pretty long time. Like, you were doing the whole thing, so, like...
I love you.
I love you. You're only upset because I'm doing exactly what you do all the time. I'm as horny as you are.
Yeah, but I don't show it on camera. As often as you are right now.
Somebody put together a compilation of all of his streams where he's just like, and his tweets. Oh, the tweets.
People, I make sure that people that if they're under 18, I block them from that Twitter.
As you should. I'm not even saying that one. I'm just saying like the pinned tweet on your regular Twitter.
That one's just funny. That one's just funny.
The Sonic communities are great.
Don't worry, Papa's a real swell guy once you get to know him. Oh, and Artie here is gonna join us. Our next big assignment is helping her find those missing rubies from yesterday. Sid's eyes lit up as he shook Artemy's hand gleefully. Really? Oh, that's great to hear. It's an honor to continue working working with you, Miss Chosen. Please, just call me Artemy. There's no need for such formality amongst friends.
Oh.
I can't believe that we're staying as a team. Oh, speaking of which, Sid scratched his head and glanced away bashfully. This is kind of embarrassing, but, could you guys do me a favor?
No.
Of course. I would be honored to aid my friends. Depends. What you have in mind. You guys are free later tonight, right? This is gonna sound super embarrassing, but my parents wanted to meet the two of you. They sounded super excited when I told them about yesterday and wanted to treat you guys to lunch or something like that.
Oh, hey, that happened to me today.
Yay. Cole and Artemy exchanged surprised glances before laughing sheepishly. Oh, there we go.
Did you miss one?
No, I just went back. Aw, your folks sound pretty sweet. Of course we'll come. Can't say no to free food, after all. Artemy fidgeted with her gloves self-consciously and gulped. She almost looked somewhat intimidated. I don't know. My social abilities are still somewhat lacking. I might not live up to your family's demands.
They're not that demanding.
Demands? This isn't a job interview. There's no need to get worked up. My parents are super chill. They just want to make sure that I wasn't hanging around with crazy people. Or frogs. But Betsy's perfect. I love Betsy.
Betsy's fantastic.
Very well. I shall do my best to prove my worth. Thank you for inviting me to your abode. She's such a dork. I love her. Just like how I love you when you're your dork.
You didn't have to. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Mwah.
Love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Artemy bowed deeply yet again. At this point, all the customers at the cafe had grown accustomed to the sight and paid her no mind. Like I said, it's not a job interview. Cole shrugged and motioned to the cafe waiter for the bill. Anyway, we can visit your parents' place after our training session at Bonebreakers. If we're gonna have to meet the parents' day, we might as well go meet my papa first. Let's head out. Alright, and with that, I am going to pause the episode right there, because it's 45 minutes. And so, we need to go to bed.
But they're going to the Marauders District.
Yeah, but
Look, all the cute little heads went over to the right.
I know, it's so cute, but we also need to go to bed.
We are, but we're below the bed.
I know, but we need to go on the bed and go night-nights. That way. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Veed. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching this. I hope that you had a wonderful time watching me watch Cole pretend that the bishop shat herself.
That was pretty good.
Just straight up shat herself.
Well, it was an illusion.
I know, but it was
funny.
It was funny
Yeah.
it looked like she shat herself.
Yeah.
Did the lights just go down?
In here?
Yeah.
No.
I'll check later.
I think you're just sleepy.
I'll check after.
You're just a sleepy ass.
I am a sweet hush gosh.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe, and down below. You know how to user out. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss about any of my uploads. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
I'm not going to be back for the next one, by the way. So, this is it. I hope you've
Goodbye.
enjoyed me. I hope you haven't found me that annoying.
He's not that annoying. I love him. Okay, bye.
Bye.